As a busy individual, have you ever struggled to make time for your significant other? Well, of course you have, right? Well, have you ever found that work and other obligations have gotten in the way of your relationship? Well, if you've answered yes to either of these questions, then this episode is definitely for you. In this episode, we'll be discussing the importance of prioritizing your relationship in the midst of a busy, hectic life. We'll be discussing common pitfalls that can derail the strongest of relationships and how to avoid them. Before I get into the date night don'ts, please smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the tips that I release each week. One of the biggest challenges that many couples face, and trust me, I've had my share of relationships, so I definitely know that these are super big challenges. And not just for romantic relationships, I'm talking about business relationships, all types of relationships. But of course, right now, we are focusing on romantic relationships. But one of the biggest challenges is finding time to be together. With work, other family obligations, and just other obligations in general taking up much of our time, it can be difficult to make room for your significant other, for your partner. However, it's essential to understand that making time for your significant other is just as important as making time for anything else in your life. And I would say it's probably even more important when you understand the effect that a strong romantic relationship has on the other areas of success in your life. Now, another common problem is letting work and other stressors impact your relationship. It's easy to let work stressors spill over into your personal life, but it's crucial to keep work and personal life separate, especially when it comes to the stressors. This means setting up boundaries and finding ways to decompress outside of work hours. Lastly, communication is key in any relationship. I need to say that again. Communication is key in any relationship. It's important to be open and honest with your significant other and to listen to their needs and concerns. This means taking the time to have regular check-ins and to have open and honest conversations about your relationship and how you can support each other. So what can you do to start making these changes or making changes in general in your relationship today? Well, I have a special offer for you. I've created a free checklist called Elevate and Cultivate Better Romantic Relationships Checklist. This checklist is designed to help you remember those things that are important. And I have blank spaces on there where you can even write in some other things that may be custom and important to your relationship. But this checklist is designed to help you prioritize your relationship and make the most out of your time together. So if you want to take your romantic relationship to the next level, be sure to download the free Elevate and Cultivate Better Romantic Relationships Checklist. You can get this right now for free. I have also released a workbook called the Elevate and Cultivate Better Romantic Relationships Workbook. This workbook is filled with practical tips and exercises to help you build stronger and more fulfilling relationships with your partner. So be sure to use the link in the description and you can download the checklist and the workbook. There's 2 separate links for those. And you can start propelling your just success in general by establishing a strong romantic relationship. In the comments below, tell me if you found this episode helpful or have any additional insights on the topic. I really would like to hear from you, and it's important for you to know that your input may help other people too. I invite you to check out the links in the description for discounts and my affiliate links to some great products. I invite you to join the Elevators inbox at brianrobinsoncoaching.com for some free and valuable tips and resources. Check me out on Etsy for some great worksheets, workbooks, and personal development tools. My shop is called Elevate to Great, just like the podcast. There's a link in the description. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.